that we have is so expansive that it covers varied sectors. We are now working on health and education, for example, positioning Guyana to be a global supplier of health and educational services. India has the technology, they have the human skills, and they have the capacity to be a leading player in working with us in rolling out this agenda.
But given it's a fast-growing economy, there are chances of overheating as well. Do you see that happening in your country?
It's a very important question, and it calls for good policies and a full understanding of the priorities that you're spending on and ensuring that you're not crowding out the private sector and ensuring that you're not spending at a pace that is so fast and rapid that you're also adding to inflation. That's a real problem, a real challenge, because on the other side of the equation, you have to create the infrastructure that will drive the growth. You have to invest in a transformative infrastructure that will bring the investment in. You have to have stable electricity. You can't be spending 5-6 hours in traffic. You have to have good health services, good educational services, good infrastructure. This costs money. If you overspend, then you run the risk of overheating. So overheating is a real issue that we are managing very carefully and finding the right balance and the right pace to ensure that we don't crowd out the private sector or overheat the economy.
Sir, coming back to the global geopolitics, we were talking about the reforms at the multilateral institutions. UN reform is something that has been talked about. India has been focusing on UN reforms and would like to be seen at the high table as a permanent member of the UNSC. Would your country back India as a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council?
We have already communicated to India officially that Guyana has no objection in supporting India.
Also, sir, another key issue that has been dominating the global agenda is the issue of climate change. What are the worries for your country when it comes to climate change, and how do you see India's leadership when it comes to the issue of climate change? We have the International Solar Alliance, which has been focused a lot by New Delhi.
So not only the International Solar Alliance, India is modernizing its agriculture, reducing waste, reducing emission from agriculture, looking at green hydrogen, transforming itself in terms of EV, electrical vehicles, electronic vehicles. All of this and the renewable energy platform that Prime Minister Modi is pursuing, all of this is adding to the reduction of emission and the strong commitment that India has to improve things internally. I think is evidence of not only the commitment of India, but also the call for action. Our country, as I said, is blessed. Even with the development of our oil and gas sector, we are still net carbon sink. We have our forest stored 19.5 gigatons of carbon. We just signed one of the largest carbon credit deal with the end user, Hess Corporation. But we acknowledge that we live in a world in which climate change is having disastrous impact. We are a low-lying country.